Hello, Namaste. I would like to be identified with my initials, AB. In today's episode, I am going to recite a letter written by me titled The Return. It is a letter to an anonymous friend. It narrates my first experience with love after I met a girl in a poetry club session. Here I go. My friend, you know how things stood at EFLU. You will be surprised to learn that I am finally finding my way back to a life of quiet yogic sadhana after a period of unprecedented restlessness. After a very long time, I am starting to enjoy the true taste of freedom. I have been able to surmount the trap of expectations and obligations. I have discovered a kind of love within me that is self-subsisting, that need not be fueled by any external requirements, a love that can exist on its own, unconditionally and without any expectations whatsoever. An impersonal love that even transcends the self and the other, a love that emancipates you from the unbearable lightness of being, a love so wide and universal in its eternal manifestation through my ephemeral being that I feel like it's everywhere and it permeates everything like the sunlight, a love that makes the world visible around you and helps you reap through the patches of darkness and emerge triumphant with nothing but peace, harmony and gratitude. I vividly remember the day I saw her for the first time in an EFLU poetry club session last year. I only admired her from a distance and focused on doing life's duties as before. It is only recently that I found my heart helplessly and inevitably opening itself to her being against all my protests and ideals. I never saw such a talented, sweet little girl before. In my world, she represented the very essence of human existence. That's why I think I was about to sow, if I can quote from The Wasteland by Eliot, the awful daring of a moment's surrender, which an age of prudence can never retract. I am thankful to God that I have shown the courage and ability to refrain myself from sliding into the ghastly quagmire of possessive love and blind demands. I wished there was a way to unmake myself and to live not as a body in this world, but as an idea in her mind. I wanted to have long conversations with her and talk about things we both are passionate about. I completely lost sight of the fact that she is an independent being. She has a life of her own and she is a serious scholar who should not be bothered by some random guy willing to fall in love for the first time. I wished that my choices would be hers. I had so many demands, so many. It took me some time to realize the utter futility of these whimsical demands, and I decided to let go of them. There was probably a fleeting moment when I felt a blinding and tormenting pain. I thought I would go mad, but as Albert Camus put it, in the midst of tears, I found there was within me an invincible smile. In the midst of chaos, I found there was within me an invincible calm. All of a sudden, I was released. I could no longer feel the fear of perpetual loneliness, the secret selfish fear of spending the rest of my life completely alone, forsook its grip on me. The divine took me in and filled my existence with light, and nothing but light. ক্ষয়িষ্ণু রাতের উপসংহার প্রহরে তুমি ফিরে আসো আমার মন্দিরে, জলের পদক্ষেপে, নিশ্চুপ নিরাকার। আমাদের ব্যথা বলে হয় না কিছু, যা কিছু রয়ে যায় তা হৃদয়ে ফুটে যাওয়া ফুল। I admire her and I care for her. Let that be enough. I think the best solution is to leave her alone. It's clear as daylight that she hasn't moved on from her previous heartbreak. I totally realized that. And she was and still is so passionately and deeply in love with a guy that it's preposterous to try to make space even for a friendship at this point. I hope she'll overcome the sorrows and sufferings she has to go through. It will take her time. Oh, it will. As Pablo Neruda writes, "Están corto el amor y es tan largo el olvido." Love is so short and forgetting is so long. The mother, Mira Alfasa, says, "Love, the eternal force, has no clinging, no desire, no hunger for possession, no self-regarding attachment. It is in its pure movement, the seeking for union of the self with the divine, a seeking absolute and regardless of all other things. I wish the very best for her. Let her be. I have profound faith in her, and I wish wholeheartedly that she can get whatever and whoever she wants. Not in a parallel universe that she invented through poetry, but in the actual world of tangible realities. I have spent a lifetime within the span of these few weeks. I can hardly write anymore. Feeling of liberation is too overpowering. Ah, the bliss of life. I feel as if a great wave of love is surging from the depths of my heart, and it's tearing apart all the shackles of human existence, leaving me free, alone, and grateful. I am a shapeless spirit, manifesting itself within a moment of perfect tranquility that is beyond space, time, and history. Through tag or renunciation, I have received one of my greatest gifts, love. I'm so happy, my friend. I'm returning to myself. Yours, baby. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day.